Y'all, so it looks like we have a pretty heavy escalation here. We've been talking about this moment for a while now. If you've been watching some people about to quote news, but it looks like it's official. Poland, France, Britain, and Germany gave Ukraine permission to hit targets deep inside of Russia. Now, if you've been following me for a while, been keeping up with what we've been talking about. We've been talking about what would happen if this day comes, and it looks like this could happen at any time. I'm sure, some strikes will happen pretty soon if we're judging off the time frame of how fast things have been escalating. Already, Russia has been hit multiple times, ammunition depots, oil refineries, so it's really only a matter of time. And Putin has made it very clear. Putin has been very lenient. I feel like a lot of the lines that he said don't cross, NATO has crossed them. And let's see if this is one of them lines he lets them cross. But I have a feeling this is pretty much it. Because it's war. I mean, NATO weapons inside of Russia, that's a major deal. To let them get away with it, I really don't see that happening. I don't know if this strike that the Russians do will be inside of Ukraine or what. From the talks from Russia, they say any spots that these missiles leave from are targets. Goes on to say that NATO member countries, one after another, lifted all restrictions on the use of NATO weapons by Ukraine, giving the green light for strikes on military targets deep inside Russia. Miss Melanie from Italy said, "Hey, wait a damn minute. Y'all take your ass over there and do that shit. We don't got nothing to do that. We not at war with Moscow. I don't know what y'all got going on, but keep us the hell out of it. Y'all think he bullshitting, we don't." So we also been talking about the arrival of the F-16, and it looks like they're finally on their way. It looks like the Ukrainian Air Force wanted 4 squadrons of F-16s, and here they go. Now, it's funny that, all this is taking place so rapidly after, Ukrainian soldiers come out and say, these shitty ass tanks that we got ain't doing shit. These shit's for the desert. These shits ain't doing a damn thing. And Ukraine says getting blown the fuck up. Or what the Russians would do if these red lines were crossed. Look like we finally about to find out. There's been a lot of talk about the Russians can't fight. The Russians are weak. Their war machines are outdated. So, looks like it's time to see what you want. But from World War I to World War II, the amount of casualties going off that chart up to World War III. If your sons and daughters get flown over there, it's a good possibility you won't see their ass again. That's all I can say. Before we end this episode, just to put it in perspective, what type of time we're in and what type of spiritual battle outside of a carnal battle we're in.